Hello and welcome to today's video, and we are playing Control. This is episode 3 of our Control playthrough, and we just cleansed our first control point, which was here, which stopped all the building shifts happening in here and returned everything to normal. This intercom over here is talking to us, someone named Pope talking to us, and maybe they're inside the shelter. They're trying to protect themselves from the whole shift that was happening. So we're going to talk to her and see what's happening.
Can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
The new director.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me. Saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me?
Okay.
You did it
Interesting.
before. Push the hiss out.
Nothing in here. Alright, so that's closing up. Lock door. Oh, right, she wants me to kill these people. Did it work?
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep.
Interesting.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
This is really quite interesting. There's a hell of a lot going on. Not really much for me to say about it at the moment because I don't know anything. I'm guessing that's the hotline. That's where we need to get to. One button. Or is it a knob? It looks like a dialy knob thing.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want.
I think I got some stuff. Okay, so that one's max health, and that one's health per blue thing I pick up. A weapon mod. Energy gain from headshots. Okay. Assets. Okay, now I can actually look at them. So I have this conceptual material, this with a hidden trend, and house memory. I can't do anything now. I'm guessing it's for crafting at some point. Find the hotline, and that's all I've got.
No stupid questions.
See if she's got anything actually interesting to
The
say.
hotline should be in the communications department.
Oh god, there's actually loads of... Okay.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Hey?
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Interesting.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of like things I've read and seen about like SCP Foundation. You know, there's these SCPs like the gun and the hotline, and then even the building in its case is kind of like an SCP. They all have abilities and things. It's interesting. I was not expecting this.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it.
Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Right, well that's all I need from her for now.
Thanks, Emily.
That's some
I'm
nice
sure I'll have more questions soon.
background and lore
Just
to
let
what's
me know.
going on, or at least what this place is. Okay, there's only one way out the boardroom. Enter communications department to find the hotline. Communications department is all the way up there. Okay, wrong button. Not sure the best way to get in there. Remember this? Fast traveling outfits. Okay, that's kind of handy. Got the boardroom. I mean, that one's glowing, so I'm assuming that's probably the way we want to go. Sector elevator. That way as well. Back to executive affairs. You know what? We'll follow the correct path for now. I don't know if there's secrets or things out and about.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Grab that. Shatter projectile boost. Weapon mod. What's that do? Exclusive to Shatter. Which I'm guessing is a shotgun. So the grip I've got at the moment, or grip, is what I have at the moment. The weapon form is grip. And the other, I guess in Shatter is another weapon form. Which I guess will be a shotgun. Don't have a pass card to get in there. Box in there. This has been completely sealed, so that's great. Yes, we just go in here. Okay. Got him. Got him. Got some more material. My health's also a little bit low, but it doesn't look like the health stuff disappears. Looks like it just stays there till you use it. House memory. Abundance. Okay. Get some health. Oh god, this noise is getting louder. I don't see any enemies down there right now, but they'll probably spawn. Okay, big red area. What's that about? Ah. Don't go in there.
It's overpowering here.
That's what that's
You
about.
don't want me anywhere near it.
Do not
With
go in
all
there.
that.
God, this noise. Okay, here we go. We've got ones above their head. I wonder if that's like their level. Like level 1. Ooh, recharging. Crouch. I'm so bad at aiming with a keyboard and a mouse, but it's fine. We're managing. And I'm not even using a keyboard and mouse with a controller. Aiming with a controller. I'm also terrible with a keyboard and mouse though, so that's a thing. Yeah, if you see my Remnant from the Ashes playthrough, that was keyboard and mouse there, and it was not really much better. Ooh, box. Alright, what else we got around here? Came down those stairs, so I think I have to go through this way. Well, that's a big spooky room. And yeah, big spooky dead layers. You know what, I think that's a good stopping point right there with all of these lovely decorations, shall we say, just hanging about. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.